Hey guys, Rob from the DJ Circle. This is the first in a series that we're calling A Day in the Life of a DJ. Here's the basic premise of this. We're going to do some product reviews, I'm going to have some rants, I'm going to have some funny stories, and in the end, hopefully, give you a little advice on how to pick your DJ. Hopefully, we'll wrap it up with a piece of worldly wisdom that you can put in your pocket. Alright, so I'm going to tell you a story now. I'm going to go through it. It's called the ABCs of the life of a DJ. And this actually happened to me, and well, here we go. I drive a semi-professional race car. I drive it for my father-in-law. And since racing is on the weekends, it kind of conflicts with DJing, so things get interesting. People always ask me, Rob, what's Saturday night like for a DJ? Let me tell you what happened just 2 Saturdays ago. 6 a.m., woke up. On the road to the racetrack at 7 a.m. Arrive at the racetrack, 9 o'clock, unload the race car. We warm up the car in the pits. Tow the race car up to the staging lanes. I fire up the car, I do a burnout, I back the car up, I stage it, I unleash 3,000 horsepower. Yeah, this car gets it. Had to shut it off at a 1.5 seconds. It's not going the direction I wanted to, which would be straight down the racetrack. We tow the car back to the pits to make some adjustments. Then it's back to the staging lanes, repeat of what I did before. Burnout, stage the car, launch it. Got about 2 seconds into the run, had to shut it off and made a violent right-hand turn. By this time I'm pretty nasty, stinky, sweaty. I head to the RV to shower and change. Alright, so those 2 passes took up 6 hours of my day. It's ridiculous, but that's what I did. I'm a drag racer. I'm weird like that. So I hit the road to go DJ a birthday party. I get there, and there's only street parking, which stinks. I hate that. Now it's time to unload $6,000 worth of gear right in front of the wino begging me for change. I'm not nervous. So the wino's asking me for, hey buddy, come on, give me some change, alright? Give me $1. Sorry, I don't have any cash. I'm married. I go into the bar with my first load of gear, and this place is tiny. So I talked to the bar owners about where to set up. I was told I was DJing upstairs in a DJ booth. Where is that? He leads me around the back. There's a set of stairs that is the smallest set of stairs in the world. It's like trying to take gear up an attic ladder. Drag 70 pounds of something up an attic ladder like that. We get up there. It's close to the temperature of the sun. It's freaking hot up there. Who likes a sweaty DJ? So I'm 6'4". This DJ booth had clearance for maybe a 5'4" DJ. This was the tiniest, smallest ceiling ever. It came to here on me. So I DJ'd in a power stance, legs spread as far apart as I could get them this way so that I wouldn't constantly bump my head. Imagine standing for 4 hours with your legs like that for 4 hours. That's how it went. But if it was easy, anybody could do it, right? Back to where we were. I go back outside to get gear. Wino's still there. Hey buddy, give me some money. I don't have any money. Come on, you gotta have some change. When I'm done, alright? So he offers to help me take my gear in. I politely decline that offer. So I go back out, I grab a piece of gear, I shut the car, I set the alarm, I go back in. I go out, I grab a piece of gear, I shut the car, I set the alarm, I go back in. Repeat, repeat, repeat. It took about 30 minutes. On the last trip, I caved, I reached into the change holder, I gave the wino some change, he was happy, he went on with his life, Good karma. So I start to set up all the gear. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm up there by myself, it's dark. I'm kind of used to it. It's been about 2 hours now, and I get a tap on the shoulder, and it startles me. I turn around, and I see a giant woman right next to me. And she's got a ton of glittery eyeshadow on, heavy makeup, big eyelashes, big hair. It's a 70s themed party. Then she opens her mouth. Hi, my name's Pete. Will you play my CD? Yeah. She was a man. So the drag queen hands me his CD. He wants me to play track number 6, some song I'd never heard of before, but it's an old disco song off an old disco CD. Fits in the theme perfectly. I ask, why do you want me to play this? It's a special song between me and the birthday boy. Okay. Do you need a microphone? No, I got one. Okay. I get the song queued up. I give her her cue, introduce her. Pete goes out there to sing. Come to find out, Pete's just going to lip sync. Perfect. That's great. But Pete, she, him, Shim does an awesome job. Crowd goes crazy. It was awesome. Definitely the most interesting song request I've ever had. So I spent the rest of the time in my DJ power stance trying not to bump my head. I got my butt pinched like, I don't know how many times. People don't do that. I don't know how these people are coming up and down these stairs. They are rip-roaring drunk. Alright, so it's 2 a.m. now. The party's over. They're shooing people out of the bar. Get out of here, pay your tab. Typical close of the bar action. As I've got the car on the sidewalk with my hazard lights on, I'm pulling my gear out of the bar onto the sidewalk to load into my car. And here comes one of the drunken partygoers up the street, yelling something in drunkenese. It was imperceptible, I have no idea. She obviously had a good time. But then she started trying to help me with my gear. And her version of helping involved dragging my gear on the sidewalk. I ask her politely, I've got this, please stop. I go back in, grab more gear, take it out. When I go back out, there she is, grabbing on my gear again. So I said, hey, I got this. You don't need to help me. Now keep in mind, this is thousands of dollars of gear that I make my living with. I don't need some drunken person dragging it down the sidewalk. I go back in, I come back out with the last load. She's doing it again. So I said, hey, stay there. Don't touch my gear. She finally backs off. The bouncer comes out, shoes are out of there. It's a lovely 2-hour drive home. I get home about 4 a.m., stop by Adalberto's, get my usual. Is it bad when they know your name by what you order in the drive-thru? Best Mexican food in California, Adalberto's. Or Carolinas, it's the same company. It's a little after 4 a.m. I've been awake for 22, 23 hours. Finally sitting back home on my couch, munching some delicious tacos, and trying to drift off to at least a 12-hour coma so I can be a person again the next day. To get a few more details on the whole story, click on the link in the description below my Natty Light can. Check it out. Moving on. Justin Bieber. What happened to this guy? He was like the heartthrob, super clean cut, and now the song Boyfriend comes out. It sounds like a Tyga ripoff where he's trying to sound all smooth and dirty. I don't get it. It's not for me. I hate playing it. I don't know, what do you think? Is he trying too hard? Is he trying to grow up? Is he trying to shake his clean-cut image and be a bad boy? Ooh, bad boy. Come on. He needs to have a breakdown in front of the paparazzi and go crazy and break somebody's camera to change his image. It worked for Britney Spears. If you hate Justin Bieber's new song Boyfriend like I do, like this video. Share it with a friend. Leave a comment in the comment section. For every 100 views this video gets, I'll do a push-up on this table in a future episode. I'm going to get strong. Grr. So now I'm going to leave you with a little bit of wisdom. If you've been wondering about the quote over my shoulder here, it's a Bruce Lee quote, and it talks about how a person should be like water. Water can flow, it can become anything. It can be hard as a rock, or it can be so soft that it runs through your fingers. Water can flow, or it can crash. Be like water. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/The DJ Circle. Follow me on Twitter, @The DJ Circle. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I don't... Oh, switch.
Here's the details.
Let's switch these.
Yeah.
Yeah.